I'm Martin Van Dyke, and we are rocking for the hungry and supportive food gatherers on Ann Arbor's 107.1, broadcasting on this cloudy and windy Wednesday morning, the final day of November at the Kroger outside of the Westgate Shopping Center at 400 South Maple. We just heard the singer-songwriter Joe P. is going to be in Ann Arbor next Tuesday for a live at the Leon Loft session with Rob Reinhardt. Right before that, Fitz and the Tantrums. Looking for your support to help alleviate hunger here in Washtenaw County. And what a delight to bring to the microphone to talk about a Wednesday Power Hour, the president, the CEO of Bank of Ann Arbor. And he's just one of my dearest friends in the known universe. God, I'm getting emotional already. Tim Marshall, my friend, give me a hug. How are you?
Thank you, Martin.
Bumping microphones there. How are you?
It's just so bittersweet. I mean, we've worked together for so many years now, and through this start of the work you've done, 17 years here at Rockin' for the Hungry, 15 years at helping on Sonic Lunch, and we've just had a great run. I can think of all the coffee shops we've been to.
Yes, really. Yeah, we weren't able to do one more round of music and mochas this fall. We're just still trying to keep things a little on the safe side, but it was such a pleasure to have you here. And, I'm not going to be disappearing just because I'm retiring from the morning drive show. I'm not going to be just sleeping on the couch all day long, every day. And hopefully we'll be out and about and see you at some Sonic Lunch shows and beyond. We've got a Wednesday Power Hour involving Bank of Ann Arbor. Why does this matter to you? Why are you getting involved with Rockin' for the Hungry and Food Gatherers? I know this is such an important nonprofit for you, Tim.
Well, the reach that Food Gatherers has in this community is incredible, and the amount of nonprofits such as SOS Community Services or Ozone House and other shelters and food providers that rely on the Food Gatherers outreach and the supply of critical food for those people that have food insecurities. This is a big deal. It just really is a big deal, and the power that Food Gatherers has over this community and helping people that are in need of food in conjunction with other organizations that are providing those who have housing insecurity. All of this works together. No one nonprofit in this community works on their own. It's a collective effort, and it's just very important to me. It's very important to the Bank of Ann Arbor that we help create as good and a better community that we can, and it's through organizations like Food Gatherers and the so many other nonprofits that you and I have supported over the years. That help make this a better place to live.
It's what Bank of Ann Arbor talk about keeping it local. I mean, that has been your focus as this Ann Arbor. I mean, you have grown so much, the Bank of Ann Arbor, since I first met you years ago. But your focus on helping people here in the community is just so absolutely extraordinary. And I remember when you reached out years ago and was talking about, well, there's some rumblings. What did you think if there was some concert series in downtown Ann Arbor? Chris and Martin, you think that station might want to be involved with that? And we were like, yeah, oh my God, when can we start?
I remember coming up with the idea and gathering my executive team in the boardroom and kind of floating the same idea. The reception might not have been quite as positive as the one that I got from you and Chris, but as it all turns out, everything's been incredible over these past 15 years, and there's no way the bank could have done it without yours and Chris's and the station's help, and I'm just so super excited that you're gonna continue to work with us in terms of helping on the planning committee
for sure.
and also be in attendance occasional. I mean, Sonic Lunch just wouldn't be the same without Martin Van Dyke.
You're too kind. I can't wait. Yes, to not have to pay attention to that 4:30 alarm. That's the sweet part about the retiring, but the bittersweet aspect is there as well. I want to talk about this Power Hour. This is really cool. This is happening right now until 9 a.m. Bank of Ann Arbor is matching every gift to Food Gatherers and Rockin' for the Hungry. It's a 2-to-1 match. So $2 match to every dollar that you donate, and this is up to $1,000, and it is again up until 9 a.m. That is when this Power Hour is going to end. So please give during this Bank of Ann Arbor sponsored Power Hour. Gifts are matched 2-to-1. Give here at the Kroger store. That's where we're at right now, broadcasting on this chilly day, and it's getting chillier by the moment at 400 South Maple next to the Westgate Shopping Center, or give at the register at any Kroger store in Washtenaw County. And of course, give online at foodgatherers.org. Again, joining us, Tim Marshall, the president and CEO, Chief Executive Officer of Bank of Ann Arbor. Appreciate everything. And thanks for making these cool MB40 coffee mugs possible as well.
Those
These are pretty
so
spiffy.
nice.
Aren't these nice?
I'm sporting mine in my office, and I'm looking at the Martin Van Dyke coffee mug sitting at my desk. So, but you know what, Martin, I'm just sitting here thinking, I think we should take this up. I think we should take this up a notch. Let's up the ante. And I think I would just like to say the Bank of Ann Arbor is going to move that 2-for-1 match from $1,000 to $2,500.
Whoa! Okay.
Let's just do it. I mean, let's get some excitement going. Let's get some energy behind this. Let's get people involved between now and 9 o'clock. And let's get the $2,500 match 2-for-1.
I love it. I love it. Oh, there's so many reasons I love this guy, Tim Marshall, who was able to do things like this and do a matching gift during this Power Hour up to $2,500, but just today until 9 a.m. So get involved and give. You speak from the heart. I mean, both of us, this event is so important to both of us. I remember when I was hired years and years ago, I didn't know, frankly, about food gatherers. I mean, I was focused. I was working at a non-com station in Detroit, an esteemed station, and came to a lot of concerts here at Ann Arbor. But as I found out more about 107.1 and was hired as a morning drive host, was told by our then general manager, food gatherers. Remember those two words, Van Dyke. You're going to be really involved with this nonprofit. And I was like, okay, all right. And I found out very quickly how important the work they do for our community is, and again, this to dispel this notion. Too many people think, well, it's Washtenaw County, it's Ann Arbor, no one has food insecurity issues here. Everyone is in good shape. It's not like that. There are too many people struggling with food insecurity issues on a daily basis, and people who hold jobs, who are working like a couple of jobs, and they just can't make the ends meet. And so food is the one thing where, okay, we're just not going to eat that much because we got to pay the rent, we got to pay the mortgage, we got to pay the medical bills. That stuff is paramount. Well, so is eating. That's paramount too. So it makes this event so important. So you heard it from Tim Marshall, this Power Hour up to $2,500. All of your gifts match 2-for-1 until 9 a.m. up to $2,500. Can we talk again? Do one more break?
Let's do one more break.
We'll do one more break right now. We'll get to it. We'll talk more to Tim Marshall of Bank of Ann Arbor. First, that's XTC getting us in the Christmas mood. We're rocking for the hungry on 107.